This Thursday, August the 17th, me, Dexx, the Dexx Factor. I make my way right here to Houston Premier Arena to challenge you, Rudy Garza, for your new Texas Lone Star Championship. Now see, Rudy, I've been paying real close attention to you. You and all your guys running around thinking y'all can do whatever, thinking that y'all don't have any price to pay for that damage that y'all been causing. But this Thursday, I'm putting that to an end. See, Rudy, you must not remember, just 4 years ago, I was under your wing. I know all your little sneaky games. I know all your little bad tricks. You use people, like you did once me, to get to the top. But this Thursday, that stops. The gold will be mine, and you gonna see why I'm not the it factor, I'm not the X factor, I'm the Dexx Factor.
Dexx with some words right there of Rudy Garza.
And obviously has a personal edge and a personal beef against Rudy Garza. Dexx, the Dexx Factor, is definitely have an impressive physique on himself. A big man at 250 pounds. Definitely will have the size and strength advantage over the champion. And he has gotten a nice reaction here from these Texas Contender Series fans here, perhaps ready to see a title change like many of us here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Dexx, I mean, he's got to be the fan favorite because, you know, a lot of people here just don't like Rudy Garza and Dan Miller.
Well, they're a little bit obnoxious.
Oh, boy. All of Royalties International. Well, the champ Rudy Garza definitely is champ for a reason. I mean, he's definitely earned his keep, defeating people the likes of Izzy James most recently at the last Texas Contender Series show. But it looks like he's brought the insurance policy along with him in Bo Amir, who we saw earlier tonight be victorious against Isaac Morales.
Yeah, absolutely. Has a little more pep in his step than usual, having his 7-foot monster by his side once again. As you recall, 2 weeks ago against Izzy James, there was no Bo Amir. But against a larger competitor, he may be more useful than usual.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you be a little more confident when you've got backup in your corner, the likes of the Face of Fear?
Rudy Garza has held that championship for 98 days, won it back on May 12th. On, I believe, Fan Appreciation Night here at Houston Premier Arena. Defeating Isaac Morales in a ladder match. And I wish I could say he's been a fighting valiant champion. He's been fighting. Hasn't been by the cleanest of tactics, but by hook or crook, he has held on to that championship. And that is what it's all about there. Many greats have held that championship. Think of guys like Max Heitz and Tommy Becker, along with Isaac Morales, who you saw earlier on tonight. Among some of the men who have won that championship and held it proudly.
And there's the bell for this Lone Star Championship match.
Even Cole Radrick has held the championship. IWTV fans will be very familiar with him. But the Lone Star Championship kind of serves as a launching pad, perhaps to bigger and grander things. That is the new Texas Pro Championship. And Rudy Garza definitely is immensely talented. Dexx
Look, taking away his involvement with Royalties International, Rudy Garza is one of the most talented individuals that we have in New Texas Pro Wrestling.
And obviously, as you heard earlier on before this match, there is some history here between these two. Dexx Harm under the tutelage of Rudy Garza, but in his words, saw the way. And now wants revenge, and what sweeter revenge is it than taking the Lone Star Championship away from your former mentor?
There'd be no bigger revenge right there, but there's a big shoulder block right there from Dexx Harm.
Dexx Harm using his power. Look at that. Looked like Rudy Garza tried to counter, but he just flung him back into position for that power slam.
Dexx Factor just slamming down Rudy Garza. Now measuring up with a 3-point stance in the corner. Oh, nobody home right there. Rudy Garza heading for higher ground. Saw a freight train coming straight for him.
And as we saw earlier on tonight, the championship cannot change hands on a disqualification or a count out. So Dexx Harm better be weary of that.
And Royalties International definitely has utilized that champion's advantage before, so they're no stranger to doing it here. And there you see.
Stand next to Bo Amir, and Dexx Harm's not a small guy.
No, Dexx Harm by no stretch of the imagination is small, but he looks absolutely tiny compared to the monstrous Bo Amir there.
Just towers over him and is an intimidating figure on the outside. Oh, look at this, look at the strength. And now bullrushes him into the post, spine first.
Right into that post. That's going to do damage to your spine right there.
And rattle the vertebrae. And look at Dan Miller sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Well, Dan may be claiming that he's just showing the championship to Dexx, but definitely getting into the mind.
Well, Dexx got to be careful.
Oh, but the referee's back is turned, and Bo Amir with a shot to the face right there, dumping Dexx back into the ring.
Dexx said he knows all of Rudy Garza's tricks, but unfortunately he fell for one there. Shots now to the back of the head.
And Rudy Garza just pulling back, torquing the back and neck of Dexx Harm there.
You have to imagine it is Dexx Harm's night, at least that's what he thinks. And
oh wow.
It's like a Hurricane Rana, just flattened him on his face. Here's a cover. And kick out of one.
Well, whatever it was impactful. Definitely has Dexx weary in the corner there. It's Rudy Garza going to work now on the Dexx Factor.
Yeah, he is all over the Dexx Factor right now, and it really started with that involvement from Bo Amir and Dan Miller. It's typically how things go, but you have to give Rudy Garza credit. He's no dummy in that ring.
No.
He's been methodical.
Oh, Rudy Garza was trying to go for the ropes there for added leverage, but Dexx able to kick out of it before even a 1 count.
And right now, Garza in complete control, just kind of toying with him.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's too smart.
Someone the size and thickness of Dexx, I don't know. But there you see Dexx trying to fight his way out of something. But
drop kick to the knee there. I'll take the big man down.
As we seen it earlier in Bo Amir's match with Isaac Morales, taking the bigger individual down, taking the legs out, that'll do it. Oh, pumping the brakes right there as Dexx in the corner. Oh, but a drop toe hold right there, sending the big man outside the ring.
Yeah, but right back up. Pretty good athlete is Dexx Harm for the size of this individual, but another trick.
Checking the ropes right there on the big man. And now he's hung out to dry. And there's a guillotine leg drop.
Not too sure
on the hanging Dexx Harm.
Yeah, not too sure if he got all of it. Otherwise, that could have been a 3 count.
Only a 2 count there.
Yeah, Dan Miller.
And there you hear Dan Miller.
Rudy Garza's loudest cheerleader on the outside.
We hear it all the time, but there you hear it through your screen.
Fans at home, sorry you had to hear that.
Trying to will Dexx up to his feet. And the stronger, bigger Dexx Harm able to do so. And now just shoving Rudy Garza into the turnbuckles in the corner.
Crowd trying to get Dexx back into this matchup, but
Rudy Garza relentless, though, holding on to the big fella. Yeah, and now he's taking him down to 1 knee.
Yeah, it's nothing flashy. It's nothing, nothing too fancy, but it will wear you down over time. As it has, it's been a while since we've seen Dexx Harm on the offensive. And he is trying to
and there's
overpower.
The strength of those legs, the powerful legs of Dexx Harm, just flinging Rudy Garza off his back.
Let's see if this perhaps is the opportunity that Dexx Harm needs for his first singles gold.
Oh,
Big
my.
boat. And what a moment it would be for Dexx Harm to not only get a chance at his first singles championship, but do it at the expense of someone that he has a lot of animosity to. Rudy
Three-point
Garza.
stance and just straight speared him in the gut in the corner there.
I'll make you lose your lunch.
Oh, my. The agility of the big man.
A little more run and start. More impact on that shoulder tackle there in the corner. And now goes into a gut wrench.
Oh, just tossing him over.
Big gut wrench suplex cover, hooks the leg and a kick out. Man, we're a half second away from a new champion, Trent.
Almost. Dexx Harm coming to accomplish what he set out for.
And the shirt comes off.
Here's Dan Miller trying to show the title off to Rudy, saying, do it for the title.
Yeah, but perhaps that is motivating Dexx Harm, knowing that he is just 1 second away from perhaps.
Oh, Dexx Harm has Rudy out to dry here.
Trying to get him up for a
picked him up.
powerbomb.
Look at the strength of the big man, but Rudy's trying to fight his way out of it. And the big man, Bo Amir, is on the ropes, distracting the referee. Oh, my goodness. Did you see it? Dan tossed the title to Rudy as he was hung out to dry and hit the big man on his way up. And now Rudy Garza, there's Icarus on Dexx Harm. And a cover. This match is over.
Here's your winner, and still the New Texas World Champion, Rudy Garza.
Well, by hook or crook, Rudy Garza has another successful title defense against a very valiant Dexx Harm. But that monster Bo Amir should get the assist, along with Dan Miller with a nice pass right ahead of football season.
I mean, Dan Miller almost looking like a quarterback, hitting his target right there, flushing the hands of Rudy Garza.
And it was a perfect night for Royalties International, and you have to imagine if they are as strong as ever with this latest hot streak that both of these men are on.
Fully united Royalties International, I mean, standing tall. I mean, you got to imagine what we're going to hear all about when Dan Miller comes back to the table. Good grief.
Well, upcoming next, we have a very personal battle. It's a tornado tag, and obviously it's even got